Hello, welcome. How is it going? Hello. Oh my goodness, what is happening to my headset? My headset sound keeps just like cutting out. Might need a new headphone cable. But hello, welcome. That Destiny player first. Welcome. Mr. Failure, long time no see. It has been a while. I also have been streaming not quite as often recently because I've been a little busy. You know, life life happens. Oh, music too loud. Too loud. Okay. Do I have an AR-18? Because St. Patty's Day? I have an AR-180. It's not convenient. I've got the Brownells, the BRN 180. If I had thought about it, I would have gotten it before stream. If I thought about it even further ahead, I would have just taken that one to the range so that we could clean it today. But I did not. Today we've got 3 guns to clean. The 2 on the table and another one that I have not actually shown on stream yet. So a little something new. Am I Irish? Probably not. I mean, I'm like I'm undead white, so like it's not impossible. But to my knowledge, no. I am American. More specifically, Texan. So, yeah, so we've got gun cleaning today. I went to the range, took some guns. We've got AK here. This is my future SBR AK. You can see this eyesore of a little pin and weld nonsense up there. We've got the Waifu 11 because, of course, if I'm not taking this to the range, like, what is it even for? And another one. Waifu 11 belongs in the trash. You belong in the trash. What do you get out of here? Get out of here. Waifu 11 is wonderful. It's a fan favorite, by which I mean it's one of my favorites, and so now everybody else gets to deal with it. Just wait for Waifu 11 V2. Just you wait. So we've got these 2, and do I show the 3rd gun now, or do we clean the other ones and then pull it out? Just make everyone wait a painfully long time before I show the new gun, new to stream gun. It's a gun that I've been getting parts for a little bit at a time, and finally have got it enough put together to take it to the range. It's still not perfect, but I guess I'm talking about it enough now. If I don't show it at this point, after, talking about it. All right. Where do I put that? I'm putting that over here. Perfect. Fits just snugly there in the underfolder stock. All right, so the new gun. I don't think the sound for everyone else cuts off when my headset disconnects. Why? What is going on? No, it definitely stopped. Hello? What is going on? Why? If I'm Texan, wear cowboy hat. Wear cowboy hat and boots. Hang on. You can hear me, right? What is going on here? Everything is breaking. Hold on, hold on. Why? What is going on here? Why is everything broken? If I'm Texan, wear my cowboy hat and boots. I am a modern Texan, you see. So I don't have those. Partly because cowboy boots are just wildly uncomfortable. If you've never worn cowboy boots, they're just the worst. Okay. All right, so that, okay. Fixed one thing, fixed one thing. Hold on. What is going on over here? All right, we got music back. Okay. Don't know what was going on there, but I think everything's back. I think we're back. There we go. All right. So, back to it. All right. So, new gun to stream. It is not perfect. I'm gonna put that out there. It's not done yet. It is an ATF favorite. You see it? The ATF favorite. ATF loves the holes. So this gun does currently have a brace on it, as you can see. I am eventually going to put a real stock, a big boy real stock on it, because, of course, partly because, well, do I have a bump stock or Glock switch? Okay, Mr. Fed. No, I do not. I do have a 3D printer though. I almost never use it. I use it for little knickknacks, as most people do. Yeah, so new gun. We've got a nice one of those on there. 3D printer, oh boy. Oh yeah. But so new gun. It is a kind of a clone build. It's definitely a clone build. So let's see. Do we just kind of like poke it slowly onto the screen? Force guesses. It does have a based magazine, because Glock magazines are stupid. So we've got the good magazine, good 9mm magazine. Remember, kids, the government would never do that. The government would do anything. The only reason they don't is because the people don't let them. The government does whatever they think they can get away with. All right, so and now you've seen the good magazine. We have a near complete 635 clone with a hair on it from my cat. So there's new gun. This took quite a while to get all the pieces together for. Can I put a bayonet? I mean, technically. You need a little short itty bitty handle for it. But it is technically possible. I mean, I do have a bayonet. It's not a correct bayonet for the era. But hold on. So I've got the tactical bayonet, and I mean it will. This is a very awkward angle to do this at. It will, kind of go on there, but it it's a little wobbly. Not recommended. You're gonna end up shooting off your bayonet. So, not recommended doing that one, but it is possible. What about using tape? Just tape the bayonet on. Just duct tape a kitchen knife to it. Like go to the kitchen, grab a steak knife, and then just tape it on. Yeah, so the problem is the bayonet lug way too close to the end. So you need a 2-inch handle bayonet. Maybe shorter than that. So, can you probably find some strange specialty bayonet for this? Yeah, probably. But I don't have it. So we've got our new 635 clone. Obviously, brace, not clone correct. It will eventually have the right stock on there. But you know, the ATF is dumb, so I got to get their permission for that. And I still need to attach the front sling swivel, which is a rivet and probably a massive pain. What about the forbidden? What is the forbidden bayonet? Like a grip knife or something? It's not a bayonet, first of all. What is the forbidden bayonet? The one you posted in Discord. Oh no, not that. I mean, what is that? It looks like it's attached by M-LOK. This has no M-LOK on it. So that one you cannot attach except by hose clamp or duct tape. But yeah, I mean, if you're willing to go the hose clamp route, I guess so. What's my take on M-LOK? I mean, it's the current industry standard. It's very convenient. It's fine.
Free real estate.
It's free real estate. Yeah, heck, that covers it. I mean, you know, it's much more aesthetic than Keymod. It is much lighter weight than like quad rails or something. So, I mean, probably don't put anything on it that needs to hold 0 incredibly durably, but yeah, M-LOK is probably, I mean, it's definitely industry standard, so it's fine. It's all right. What's my take on high point pistols? I am all on board for high point, for meme, and for anything else. Save up $50 more and get a used like Taurus or Stoeger pistol. Like, come on. The high point is not. It's not good. I may at some point get one for the meme. Funny haha yeet cannon. Yep, for that. Like high point, absolutely the meme gun. Any semblance of practicality. I mean, they work generally, but like literally $50 more. You can get a used Taurus, used Stoeger, like just better guns. You could probably get a used like Ruger, like a Security 9 or something. LC9. Also not great guns, but better than a yeet cannon, especially in terms of weight. Yeah, I may at some point get a high point just for memes, but they hurt me. All right, so I guess it is meant to be a gun cleaning stream, so let me move stuff around, get ready for that. What do we clean first? It's a good question. Let's clean the Waifu 11 first, because that one's here. It's small, easy to do. I didn't shoot a ton of rounds through it, so we're going to be doing just very basic cleaning. Very basic cleaning. As always, is empty. No ammo. And yes, I do drop the slide on an empty magazine. Or no magazine. Because I'm not a FUD. Alright. So, Waifu 11 time. So, I guess 1911. There's a few different ways you can take them apart. What I like doing is going for the magazine. You gotta take the magazine out first. I like taking the pin out first. Some people start taking them apart up here, but I generally like going for the pin first. Because now we can do this front part with no spring tension, which is just so much easier. As I still can't get it out. Come on, there you go. Oh no. Oh no, my hands are getting all dirty. I forgot the serial killer gloves. Fud2 says 45 of the divine. But this is not 45. This is 9mm. This is my FUD killer. Not literally. We're not literally killing FUDs. It's because I'm giving them a stroke with how not FUD approved it is. Sorry, who uses a 1911 chambered in 9mm? People who want to have fun. That's who. 9mm is cheaper, more pleasant to shoot in terms of recoil, and you get more capacity, even in a single stack. So there you go. That's why. That's why you 1911 9mm. And John Browning didn't die for this. Just get a high power SMG. Yeah, but 1911. 1911s are vibes. High power pistol, not SMG. I'd buy a high power SMG. Like a full auto high power with some kind of pistol stock on it. That'd be pretty cool. You're leaving, filthy sinner. Good. Good. 1911s can be in whatever caliber they want. At least it's not. At least it's not a 40 Smith & Wesson 9mm. How do you feel about that? It could always be worse. All right. Wait. I forgot a cleaning towel or cleaning cloth. Hang on, I'll be right back. Be right back. Forgot a cleaning utensil. All right. Hello, I'm back. With the best cleaning cloth, an old sock. This is why you gotta wash your old socks. Don't clean too many guns with them. Don't let them get crusty. That's what crusty socks are. It's because you use them to clean guns too much, and so they get too much carbon buildup on the old sock and gets crusty. That's what crusty socks are. Mm-hmm. 40 Smith & Wesson users, you don't understand. Yeah. I mean, like 15 years ago, 40 Smith & Wesson, it kind of had a place in the market. But there's been a significant improvement to 9mm. And, well, 45 just, it is a classic. So, all right. Now, yeah, it's not looking too bad in there. It's not going to focus up there, but no, it looks pretty all right. We're still going to clean it. We're just going to put some Ballistol in there. Let it kind of sit while we wipe down all the other stuff. This is just a basic cleaning. I only shot like 100 rounds through this tops. So just gonna do very basic wiping down of the gun. Just be sure there's no, I don't know, excess stuff just sitting on there waiting to do something like corrode. Yeah, so this 1911, it is a Rock Island 1911. So, budget 1911. But it is It is a very smooth 1911. Uh, this honestly, this Rock Island 9mm 1911 is smoother than a lot of like high end, maybe mid to high end 1911s that I've handled. Like Springfield's 1911s, like $1,000 feels crunchier than one of these. So I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I got a good batch. Not sure, but this is a very smooth gun. I need the best the best gun cleaning tool. Q-tips. Gotta have Q-tips to get down in the rails that fingers can't fit into. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that nastiness that wouldn't have gotten out of there otherwise. All right. Probably about done with this one. This one wasn't very dirty, so most of this range trip was shooting both AK and the 635 because, well, I mean, if you're gonna tax stamp something, you want to be sure it works well. So that's mostly what this range trip was. Just took the Waifu 11 because it's honestly a real good shooter. Very fun to shoot. Also, I'd be lying if I said I didn't just like turning heads at the range. When people notice, those are some strange grips on there. What's going on there? All right. I think I'm about to call this good. And this is just basic wipe down. Didn't shoot too many rounds through this, so it's getting rid of any excess nonsense on here. I probably should just wipe down these parts for good measure. Do these parts get very dirty? And does that affect anything? Not really. But it's a part anyways, so it doesn't hurt to just wipe them down. All right. And last we have the barrel. And I have just realized I have neglected to get out brushes and stuff. All right, where's my... Why is it not in here? Got my little kit. It's missing stuff. Where is it? Huh? Somebody burgled me of one cleaning rod. Where? Where would I have put it? I'm so confused. Where in tarnation is this thing? Where would I have put it? Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. It just fell. It's okay, everybody. I have it. I know you were worried. All right. So we've already got our stuff down the barrel. I'm going to run the brush down a couple times. All right. And last time we were doing this, I did learn that you can take a patch. This patch box is almost empty. Almost empty. And you can take a patch and just put it on the brush. And just push the brush through. And it seems to work very effectively. Everyone's got these little like eyelet things they shove the patches through. But like, you ready for this? You ready for this? We're just gonna push it through with the brush. Boom. Works perfectly. Look at all that. This thing's only had, I don't know, it has only had not very much rounds through it. Let's push it through one more time. Found a hair. Guess we saved that patch for later. So how's this? That's looking pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shiny inside of that barrel there. Very nice. And we're just gonna wipe down the outside of the barrel. It's not terribly dirty. Because, well, didn't shoot it that much. I feel like I've said that so many times. I'm a broken record. Get new content. Boo. Boo, get new content. Okay. All right, and there we go. And there we go. Well, basic cleaning completed. Now we're going to put it back together. All right, so taking it apart, I did the retaining pin first, but we're putting it back together in different order because putting it together like I took it apart is a massive pain. So we're not doing it that way. Doing it the standard way. Just put that there until that all lines up. And we're not going to get the 80th scratch. No, we're not going to get it any worse than it is. I did get this gun used. So we're just going to Just shove that through. Maybe. Did I miss? Did everything shift in there? Everything did shift in there. Toxic Rambo. Careful with my springs. Make sure you don't get the scratch. Yeah. I mean this I did get this gun used. So it's got a little bit of an idiot scratch already. But yeah. I'm not gonna make it worse for sure. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It is very, very faint there. But that is from the previous owner. It was not me. But yeah. This 1911, you can just mash that in. Just mash it past the spring. Alright. And now. No! I forgot this needs to go in there. Okay. Take two. Take two. Reverse. Forget what happened. That goes in there. The finish is kind of rough on that. I mean, so partly we've just got a bunch of uneven oil on here at the moment. That's not helping right now. But I don't know. I mean, it is a gun that I got used and I have used quite a bit. So there we go. All right. You think Rock Island cuts corners with the black finish? Maybe. I mean, it's a very solidly built gun, mechanically. Oh, I'm struggling to put it together here because I'm an idiot. Forgot to put the safety on. When you're putting together 1911, when you're doing this part, if you put the safety on, it holds the slide forwards. What is going on here? Why are you being like this? Behave, you're on stream. Go together. My goodness. That's what I get trying to cut corners, putting it back together. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so let's wipe off some of this uneven oil. The finish does. Yeah, so there you go. Not perfect. Still pretty uneven oil on there. But yeah, so it is a used gun. This gun has many rounds through it. So, it's not going to be a new in box. It's got some wear, but it's pretty good. All things considered. You do like Rock Island nickel and high polish finishes? They're all right. My thing is, if I'm gonna get a high polish kind of like shiny finish, I would want it engraved. Just because like if you're gonna get something flashy, just go all the way. Make it the flashiest. You want a 1911 high pola chambered, 1911 chambered in 38 super. Seems to be like a replica of the cartel's 1911s. And there's, I mean, it's probably Colt that makes the most of them. Colt makes a lot of various special edition 1911s in 38 super, which they're neat, very expensive. They're very neat though. So there we go. One clean Waifu 11. Perfect. Now let's set this one off to the side. To work on our next one here. Let's put it up here. All right. So I've got the 40 round in here. The underfolder stock will not fold over the 40 rounder. But it's what was close when I was getting ready for stream, and I didn't want to go get the other one. Yeah, so it does get close. It does not quite get there. Haroding. It's an interesting copy pasta there that I am not going to read the whole thing of out loud. I'm going to assume that's a copy pasta because that is better than the alternative. Connecting your words. High polish. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you're probably going to be looking at a Colt. Colt's the ones who do that. All right, so let's get rid of this. Get rid of this 40 round. Goodbye. All right, and this AK underfolder going to be easier to clean with that underfolded, just because smaller package. Unless you don't have to deal with the stock sticking out of here. Wowee. All right, so as always, it is empty. Rock Island has 750. High class, not cheap. Yes, Rock Island does probably make 38s. I feel like Rock Island, they have a lot of cool stuff in their catalog, but like anything other than just like the basic models are so hard to find. Oh my goodness. Like at one point I was interested in, what was it? It was the Rock Island double stack like tactical 1911. It's like the threaded barrel, Picatinny rail, all that kind of stuff. But oh my goodness. What on earth? I've been marked by the AK already. I'm wearing gloves so my hands don't get dirty and I just get it all over my arm. The attack Ultra double stack 1911. And the Rock Island. Yeah, it's probably the Rock FS Ultra Tac. Whatever they have their big long names. YouTube, or put a bunch of parts on it, like one of John Wick's 1911s. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get one of those tactical 1911s, you gotta just completely deck it out. It's basically required. All right, so do we take off the gas tube? Sure, let's take off the gas tube. See if this works. I saw someone on YouTube do this. Oh my goodness, that does work. That works very well. Using that as a lever. Gas tube. All right, there we go. One disassembled AK. You like Rock Island because it's much cheaper than Colt? Yes. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is that. I mean, Rock Islands, they're made on basically machinery Colt sold them, so they're basically the Philippines Colt, except without the price tag. And a little less on the QC. Probably not anymore. QC used to be a big problem for Rock Island, but they've kind of gotten it figured out. So, I wouldn't have any qualms about them. All right, there we go. Forgot to take the actual bolt out. There we go. Now we have a disassembled AK. That's probably going to be long enough. We need a different brush, though. We got our 9mm brush on here. Where's the 30 caliber brush? There it is. You think your favorite one you've ever seen, though? It's the Kimber Raptor 2. Kimber, as much as I'm not a huge fan of them, and they have got abysmal quality control, they make very pretty guns. I absolutely cannot deny that. It is just a fact. Kimber's guns, they look good. They just look good. All right. So now let's get some of this down the barrel. See if we can do that without making too much of a mess. All right. And we're gonna let that sit. Move all these down here. And clean all these first. I put that right in front of chat. There we go. That's why you go to their custom shop. Much better. Less quality control problems. Yeah. I mean, any Kimber, if you're buying it, don't blind buy a Kimber. Always see it in person before you buy it. Yeah, it's bad idea. I've seen some just wild stuff. Like I've seen just backstrap missing a chunk on a Kimber. Just like I work in a gun shop, so like I see a lot of things that people just wouldn't believe and don't believe when I tell them. Um, like quality control issues. So like I've seen Kimbers with like in the box new, like with the safety just not attached to the gun. like the safety either wasn't put on and just kind of thrown in the box, wasn't put on completely, just sitting in there in the box with the gun not attached. The chunk missing out the backstrap. That's one I've seen. That was an interesting one. But Kimber's quality control, it's quite terrible. I don't know. I don't know what I'm wiping on this. I'm just scrubbing it. Scrubbing all the edges. I'm treating my kind of cheap AK like a bougie AK. Shot like 100 rounds through it to function test it. Be sure it worked well before before I did NFA paperwork on it. Because we all know that 100 rounds is definitely enough to get a good read on how well it works. Mm-hmm. Come here. I put my Q-tips too far away. What is that? Is that corrosion? It is. Got oh, some green corrosion in there. Hold on. Can we zoom in and look at that? It's like they're like under the extractor. Like some. What corrodes green? I don't know. It's in there. Very interesting. Not a huge fan of that being there. You like Turkish Canik? TTI? John Wick with a budget? That is definitely what the tactical Canics kind of are. They're the tactical on a budget. And Canics are actually pretty good. I have a Canik, and it works incredibly well. Careful, cheaper ammunition can rust the gun. Yeah. I mean, I shot this like 2 days ago. Shouldn't be that bad, just from that. I wouldn't think. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's probably like uh, brass corrosion. I didn't shoot. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Because green corrosion is usually from ammo, right? No idea. I mean, it's coming out, kind of. It's coming out. It's coming out. I haven't seen commercial for new Terran Tactical release. Terran Tactical's coming out with a new gun, maybe new gun upgrade. I have not seen it. I don't really follow Terran Tactical. Is that a wooden dong? It is. You looking at my wood? Looking at my dong? Not only not only is it a dong, it is a reverse dong. I'm currently trying to clean some corrosion out of my AK bolt that got there somehow. Oh, pushed too hard. They made a Canic under 1K. What, a Terran Tactical Canic? Well, you can get a regular Canic for under 1K. Why is the Terran Tactical one fancy? Why would I get the Terran Tactical Canic over just the Canic upgraded Canic? There we go. It's looking. Focus up here. Come on. There you go. There we go. That's looking better. I mean, the corrosion obviously didn't come from the bolt, because once I removed it, the bolt still looks good. So I don't know, maybe it was function tested with corrosive ammo, and then just sat around for a while before I got it. Who knows? Who knows? But that's where we are now. You want the Terran Tactical? It's stippling magwell with comp. I hate stippling. Stippling is the worst. You cannot convince me otherwise. I have never seen stippling that looked better than just molding. I hate that. To each their own. Like don't get me wrong. You can enjoy stippling if that's your thing. I hate it. It's the worst. Stippling is like spray painting, except takes more work. Cool lightning cuts. I mean, you can get the Canic upgraded Canic that's got fancy cuts and serrations and actual like molded stuff. Now I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna find like some weird corrosion somewhere else now. All right, that's good enough for that. This part's meant to get dirty. This is the part that I like barely touch with my arm. It left me all grimy. You want to get it before John Wick 5 comes out? Then it's worth more money. I still haven't watched John Wick. Any of them. I haven't seen a single John Wick movie. I know that I should go watch the John Wick movies, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know the first one is supposed to be just incredible, but I know that it's followed up by all the mediocre Terran Tactical commercials that they call John Wick movies. All right, time for this one. Why am I only partially zoomed out? There we go. How do you clean this out? I've never actually cleaned one of these before. And does it matter? That's the important part. Oh, the brush fits in there. Haha. Haha. No John Wick. What's wrong? Awesome films? I don't know. I honestly, I just don't watch movies very much. Like, just in general. Like, if you name a movie, there's just like a, a 90% chance I've not seen it. I'm just pushing this brush through here. It fits perfectly. One of the best firearms films you've ever seen. Oh, I know. I mean, I've seen a lot of, like the clips from it that show up on like my YouTube feed and whatnot. I just, I don't know. I've never gotten around to sitting down and watching it. And like I should. Like at least the first one. That's, that wasn't bought out by Terran Tactical. Got the cool guns like the KSG and stuff. Poked a hole in my cleaning mat. I'm trying to I'm trying to just stuff my cloth through here. It's not working. Go. Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Oh, but look. Where the cloth got to is so much cleaner than where it didn't get to. Oh no, now I have to actually get it through there. Dang it. Whale. Touching story. Even the women you know like it. I mean, yeah, I've only heard good things about John Wick. Oh, at least the first one. Once you get past the first one, people start complaining. But it's like that with everything. I guess it's not like I haven't watched it because I don't think it's a good, like enjoyable movie. It's just that I don't know, there's so many things to watch. And instead of watching movies, I tend to watch shows. Like shows, they last longer. You've got more room for plot development, for character development. I don't know, I like shows. In a movie, you gotta kind of just like cram it all in there, and it's all over in like 2 hours tops. I wanna stew in it. I wanna live. I wanna live in the world of the show or the movie, I'm gonna live there for weeks. Unless I binge it, then I'll live there for days. There we go. And that's acceptable. Acceptable. Probably spending way too much time trying to clean that out, but you're more of a show type of gun yourself. You watch half the movie, then the other half later. Oh, I could never. Stopping in the middle of a movie, it's the worst. Like, I know I said I just watch shows, and those are usually not as long as a movie. How do you watch half a movie? Like, halfway through the movie, it's like just when it's building up and getting interesting. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do what? You're insane. It's absolutely wild. All right, so I guess got everything else. Time for the barrel. I think this is gonna be long enough to get to that pin and weld barrel shroud there. Oh. Hmm. I may have made a mistake. Who knows what I did wrong? There's not a direct line down the barrel for this rod. So I'm shoving this at an angle into the barrel. I don't really want to try to turn it around. It's almost past the edge there. I think I can just press it through. DVD player will say where you was at. And you just come back and finish it. Yeah, I mean, my problem isn't not knowing where you were at in the movie. My problem is that movies, I don't know, like a show, like you've got a clear. This is the ending spot. The creators, the director of the show, was like this spot right here. This is a good spot for taking a break. Uh, when the show was released, probably had to wait a week from that spot. But a movie, you're meant to watch the whole thing through. All right, we made it. We made it. We got the brush through. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you probably want like a bendy brush for that. I've never seen Tombstone or Titanic. I don't know what Tombstone or Titanic is. So long you have to watch the other half later, unless you have that kind of time. Okay, so hear me out. So Lord of the Rings, the extended edition. If I'm going to watch Lord of the Rings, first of all, if you're not watching the extended edition, what are you doing? I will watch the Lord of the Rings extended edition in one sitting. Like, obviously, one sitting per movie. I'm not watching the trilogy extended edition. But like, if I'm gonna do something like that, if I'm gonna watch a movie, I don't care how long the movie is, it's getting watched in one sitting. You can't stop me. I mean, you could. I would stop for like an emergency. Like if I was bleeding out for some reason on my couch, I could probably tear myself away. Like house is on fire. It depends on how close the fire is to me. Man, remember like a minute ago, when I was struggling to press this cleaning rod through because it was going at an angle into the barrel. And then just now when I pushed it back in, we're smart here. Big brain. Me. Come on. Is Titanic the ship that went down? And Tombstone is about Winder Earp? Oh, yeah, I know Titanic. I don't know what Tombstone is though. That one I am not familiar with. I also have not watched either of them. I have not seen Titanic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I was thinking about it a couple days ago. Like someone was talking about movies, and obviously I was, lost because I don't watch movies much. And so they started talking about movies, and my mind just went to left. Um, but I was trying to think about it. I was trying to think what is the last movie I watched, and I was trying to think. I think the last movie I've watched, I would have to check and see, like the release dates, see which one actually came out later. The last movie I watched was either. Have I seen any of the Avengers movies after Endgame? I don't think I have. It was either Endgame Part 2, Avengers Endgame Part 2, or the Demon Slayer movie. And yeah, I don't watch movies much. Shootout. Tombstone is the cowboy that was never shot. His friend Doc Holliday. Oh, I know of Doc Holliday. I recognize that reference. Couldn't have told you what it was from, but I recognize it. Tombstone is the name of the town in Arizona the movie takes place. That makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense as a naming convention. I think Titanic was the space shuttle that blew up and killed all those astronauts. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I think that's what it was too, now that you mention it. Mm-hmm. All right. So I will not consider this AK clean enough. So we're gonna put this back together now. Gas tube first. All right. We need the bolt to put this back together. Come on. Wait. Other way. Other way. I don't know who I saw do this first, but this right here, using the bolt to do this, genius. Very hard to get a good grip at this angle. I do not recommend this angle for doing this. There we go. All right. There we go. This is going to be much easier to deal with when I take off however many inches that is off the end. Your grandfather loved Western, so it kind of grew on you. No cheese grater? No cheese grater yet. I have ordered the cheese grater. I am waiting on it. The cheese grater will come eventually. I got the Swiss cheese grater, so let's put our bolt carrier together. Shove that in there. I'm putting the Swiss cheese grater on my Polish AK because it looks good. All right. Recoil spring and dust cover. I am conflicted on the dust cover. I was thinking about getting one of uh the Picatinny dust covers. Try and put a red dot on here. Oh, freaking dust covers. It's my least favorite part of putting together an AK. There we go. I was being too gentle with it. That was the problem. It's an AK. It's an AK. What am I doing being gentle? You like to barrel? You wouldn't change it, but it's your taste? Red dot would be a good idea. You prefer EOTech? Yeah, I definitely prefer holographic sights. I don't know why, but I've got, well, I have astigmatism, and I don't know why, but red dots are much more difficult for me to use than holographic sights. Because with astigmatism, basically takes your dot, your little dot. Imagine that's your dot. So if you got your 108 MOA dot like that, my astigmatism makes it look like that. Just absolutely huge. Just blows it up. Oh, gross. So I don't know why holographics don't do that as much, but holographics are much better. Also, if you throw a magnifier on a red dot, it makes the astigmatism effect much less. Makes it much more tolerable. All right, so there we go. AK, I will now consider completed and cleaned, which means we've got one left. Let's get those up. Oh, actually, speaking of holographics, I've got one just sitting here. Holographic. I don't think this has a battery in it. No. I've got the Vortex AMG holographic sitting here, waiting to be put on a gun. Probably my next gun I'm getting. You prefer low zoom, big scopes? Low zoom, big scopes. The LPVOs, very nice. LPVOs definitely my favorite. I should get some more. I've only got one low power LPVO, low power variable optic at the moment. But I've got it on my AR-180. So, all right, last gun here. As always, before we start cleaning, it is empty. Nothing in there. I need my 9mm brush back out. I got a little too happy putting it away. All right. Is this long enough? Technically, maybe, but I'm gonna get an extender for that, so that I'm not just struggle busing that. One looks expensive. Your Banshee 300 Blackout. This one definitely was not cheap. This one took a long time to get all the parts for. Um, so now the 635, you can get them. So not then if you get one now, I'm zooming in because I'm showing some parts on it. So if you get one of these now, Palmetto State is making some kind of reproductions of these in their H&R line. And I do have the 635 marked Palmetto H&R lower, just because I wanted the 635 marking on there. um, but if you get Palmettos, it's not going to be quite right. The big thing that bothered me from Palmetto's copy of these is the right here. So the bolt in here that I have is actually a surplus Colt 9mm bolt from the era. So it's a different looking bolt. Obviously, it functions pretty much the same, but it looks very different. Obviously, Colt magazines, the reproduction. Obviously, you have to have the Colt 9mm magazines if you're going to do a 635 clone. And the dust cover, on the 635s, you can see it has the very kind of like harsh cut over on this side. The Palmetto dust cover has like a curve over here. Like, so on this side, you've got the curve. This side, it's the harsh angle. Like it was just a standard dust cover that was cut. Because, well, that's what they were on the 635. So the dust cover really bothered me when Palmetto released theirs. So there's that. You're surprised I don't have more expensive flashy weapons? The problem is, expensive flashy weapons are expensive. That is the drawback there. That is what is stopping me from doing that. So, what just happened? Nightbot. Nightbot, what are you doing? What? Nightbot is taking no prisoners. What did it do? What caused that? Usually it tells me what happened. It didn't tell me that time. More expensive flash weapons. Very picky. Anything? Oh. Yeah. So, okay. There's a you said you're very picky. Anything it's a little different, you notice. Except between anything and it's, instead of a space, there was a period. So it was anything.its, and it was like, that's a link. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, Nightbot. We're gonna, we're gonna, let's see. Loosen up a little bit, Nightbot. Calm yourself. Calm down. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So, there we go. It should be a little easier to deal with that guy now. The robot was like the Terminator. Oh yeah. It's a little quick on the draw sometimes. All right, so 635. Let's see what else. What else might you notice about this? I've got sling swivel. I have one. I just haven't put it on yet because I'm being lazy. It takes a rivet, and that's work. Oh. So this clone that I've built right here, you'll notice we've got the A1 style upper, integrated charging handle A1 style. However, we have an A2 style lower, with the finger bump grip and the more kind of chamfered angle here instead of the kind of harder angle of the A1 lowers. You may think, like me, when I was looking at these, why? Why is that? And theoretical viewer, great question. I don't know. I don't know why that is. But a lot of these that I found had the A1 style upper on the A2 lower. Which, why? I don't know. You'd probably have to talk to, I don't know, Colt and whoever back then, why on earth they did that. I mean, these were a weird series of rifles. Maybe they had a bunch of A1 uppers sitting around that they turned these into. I'm not sure. But the A1 upper, A2 lower, those are the pictures I got from the references. So no idea. But any other blazing differences? So the barrel in this, it is about a 1/4 inch too long. I did I did consider taking this barrel to a gunsmith and be like, hey, can you take a 1/4 inch off this barrel? And then I didn't because I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. So the barrel is ever so slightly too long for a 635, but I'll deal with it. It's not a perfect clone. It does say H&R on it, not Colt. So I just get the M7 knife. Always put the knife on the end of the rifle. I mean, standard bayonet, there's not enough space. The barrel, or I guess flash hider loop, ends up being like way out here behind me. So you need a little baby short handle knife for it. I bet people, when they will notice the difference. What? Most of the time people never notice between real and the fake. Yeah. I mean, probably not. Definitely not. But I do. I know. I know it's not real. So, yes, other than that, I think I did a pretty good job cloning it. Palmetto State They did tease slash say they were going to release the 635 DOE upper for the 635. And Palmetto says they're going to do a lot of things that they don't actually end up doing. But if they do end up doing that, 100% I will have one. The only problem with Palmetto State DOE uppers is they've got the threaded barrel on there. You have to cut that off. But other than that, very good. I have for this carry handle, I've got a little mount. I've got the carry handle mount, so I can put a red dot on this. Should I so please? But what I really want is a gooseneck mount. Voice crack. I need a gooseneck mount so I can put a Seymour sight on here, which is just the coolest looking thing ever. Hold on, I have a picture of one somewhere, of some guy using it. But it's basically got the gooseneck, and you've got the big Seymour sight down here, just kind of nestled between the front sight and the carry handle. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. So I do want to get one of those eventually, so I can have a modern red dot on my gun. Yeah, so this is the unfinished, clearly. So yes, the three things to do, obviously, SBR, put the clone correct stock on here, instead of this stupid brace. The front sling swivel and the gooseneck Seymour sight, and then it'll be done. Then it'll be complete, and I can live happy. Well, well, until the next project, which has already started. But yes, this gun, it works. It shoots. It's not horribly reliable. I was having some problems when I took it to the range, but I think that's mostly going to be due to partly the fact that it is running pretty dry at the moment. And also the fact that I was running some pretty light ammo through it. I don't think it had quite enough power to run the bolt all the way to the back. So it was having some feeding issues, and I think that's what was causing it. I was having some ejection and feeding issues. But I think with a little spicier ammo, that would kind of take care of itself. So next time I take this out, first of all, I'm going to actually lubricate the gun. But I'm also going to try running some like 147s through it or something. See if that helps. Man, I've got a busy desk right now. Scoot that over. I need a bigger cleaning mat. Yeah, so I guess we can take a better look at the bolt now. Now that I have it out. So this bolt is actually a 635 bolt. It is a Colt magazine bolt. You can tell that by these two cuts right here. The magazine will sit between those. The Glock style magazines, they've got a different kind of cut there. It just looks different. From the outside of the gun, all you can really see is this right here. But you get your little your little eye shape in that indent right there. That is going to be your extractor coming back here. Got a little cutout for it. But I mean, I don't know. Pretty simple. Nothing groundbreaking. It is a large, heavy bolt. It is direct blowback. So the only thing stopping this from going backwards is the weight of the bolt. So this thing is very heavy. I don't know. Direct blowback. Very simple. Makes it easier to clean too. We don't have to deal with any of that rotating bolt nonsense. We just wipe it down. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna move this up to the top. We're not gonna bother cleaning the lower today. Might just wipe it out a little bit at the end, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Fruit Salad Puncher, hello, welcome. Welcome to the gun cleaning stream. All right, I'm gonna wipe this down. I don't expect this to be terribly dirty anywhere except for right at the front. Because, well, there's no gas system. It's direct blowback, so basic wipe down. I'm gonna use a Q-tip in these little cuts in here. Why don't I have a gun emote? I don't know. I do know actually. I guess so. I don't know. I'm gonna sound probably a little crazy, but that's okay. So the gun emote. I mean, the gun emote is basically. And before I say this, I'm gonna say I don't have anything against gun emotes. I think they're cute. I think they're cool. But the gun emote basically is shooting at theoretical viewer or reader of chat. And I don't know. Like I know it's a little art and it's a cute little guy. But I actually do gun content. So I don't want even the smallest thing to give someone any reason to be angry over something stupid at the channel. So I think the emotes absolutely harmless. I think they're cute and fun. But I don't have one because I don't want it to be either improperly used or improperly interpreted. And because I am actually a channel that does gun content, I have to be extra careful because there's crazy people out there who claim crazy things. So that is why. Now, will I have one in the future at some point? Is it possible at some point I will change my mind? Absolutely, that's possible. But that is why I don't have one at the moment. But I do need to get some actual true animated emotes. I've got a couple in there, but they're just the emotes except shake. And I need to actually commission some true animated emotes. All right, call that good enough on that bolt there. And now, the barrel. See, I forgot to do some drippage down the barrel at the beginning of this one. And so we're gonna do that now. Just gonna stay here, wait. Yeah, so I guess for emote ideas and stuff, if you'd have any ideas for emotes, because I do like ideas and emotes. There's a channel in the Discord for suggestions. I think is there a specific emote suggestion one? There is. There's a specific emote suggestion channel. So if there's something specific that you really want to see, well, that's where you put it. That's the place for it. Obviously, you can suggest here. I will read it. I do my best to read all chats. All right, there we go. Dripping out the end there. All right. Let's see. Oh, poke another hole in my. Wait. Wait. This handle's not going to go all the way through. How do I don't want to pull this backwards through here. Hold on, I'm trying to unscrew this in the middle here. Did not plan this very well. There we go. Gross. What on earth? Just pulled a bunch of fuzz out of that barrel. Ew. Why is there fuzz in my barrel? There wasn't fuzz in any of the other barrels. Well, I guess that's why you clean your gun. To get the fuzz out of the barrel. Alright. Patch time. Almost out of patches in this box. Good. I can get rid of this box. Got a whole nother box of these things. See if I can just press this through without the rest of the rod. Nope, I cannot. If I could, that'd probably be easier than trying to unscrew this thing when it's half pressed through. Or I guess all the way pressed through, but I'm unscrewing it at the action. There must be a better way to do this. There must be a better way. I'm not used to cleaning short barrel guns like this. Ah, finished the box of patches. This is the last patch we can use. Not allowed to use anymore. There's probably someone out there who would get very mad at me. We're just, we're just just sticking the patch on the brush and pushing it through. But it works. If it didn't work so well, then I wouldn't do it. But it just works. It works too well. It works too well to not do that. And there we go. Give that a look down there. Oh, look at that nice clean barrel. Look at that nice clean barrel. I don't know if I'm able to show. Hold on, ready? We're gonna. Look at that. Look at that nice clean barrel. I was actually like kind of focusing right. Almost. Look at that clean barrel. Alright. Now time to put it back together. Actually. We're gonna do some life hacks here. Oh, after I hit the mic with my arm a little bit. So we're gonna use a little lithium grease. I'm just gonna put this on the top of the charging handle, which you might think sounds a little weird. And you'd be right, it sounds a little weird. I was skeptical the first time I heard someone do that. But one of the big points of contact when you are charging an AR style charging handle is right here on the top of that. And you can already see it on this one. I've not used this very much. Ignore the lithium grease. You can see there's already significant wear marks down this. So a little bit of lithium grease does a very nice job of lubricating the top of that and the sides of that. So just a little tiny bit on there makes a surprising amount of difference in how smooth the gun feels. There we go. I'm just gonna throw that back on the lower. Ah, I forgot. How could I forget? We've got the feed ramp on the lower that's attached to the lower. Probably should clean that. I forgore. Does it matter a ton? Probably not. But it's here. So may as well at least wipe it down. Oh, yep, good thing I did that. Just got a big old smudge off that. Wipe out the mag well just for fun. It is direct blowback. So we're gonna have some dirtiness escaping. All right, there we go. Let's drop that together. There you go. One clean. $6.35. Beautiful. Just gonna wipe down the outside. Just real quick. A little bit of unburnt gunpowder on there. I was shooting it with another shorter barrel. So we got a little peppering on this one. And there we go. Now, one clean, $6.35. I'm gonna put this on the floor where I found it and pretend I'm gonna remember to put it away properly. All right, so there we go. All guns cleaned. You'll lose the serial killer gloves. No bad. AR9 cringe. AR9 cringe. You're cringe. This is a 635 clone. It will eventually have the correct stock on there. All right, let's scoot out our cleaning mat. Goodbye. There we go. Everything cleaned and pretty. Oh. About to drip on my pad, my mouse pad. I missed a little bit. Where's that coming from? Oh, that's probably from the feed ramp. Put a little heavy on there. There we go. Weeb 1911 has the wrong girl. You're the wrong girl. Get out of here. It's the right girl. The right girls, plural. Name a more iconic waifu duo than Rem and Ram. It's perfect. Yeah, there we go. Roxy and Sylphie. Nah. Nah. Not more iconic than Rem and Ram. Alright. So, let's see. So I guess I'm now waiting on SBR for both these. So I can put the correct stock on this one. Get rid of this eyesore up there on that. Also need to finish the furniture on that one. Pulls out gun. Make it April 7th. What's April 7th? 4-7. What's on April 7th? Jobless Part 2 drops. Oh, I don't know. Not, I know that show's super popular right now, but it's not my cup of tea. It is definitely not my cup of tea. In April, new seasons for Slime and Konosuba. I still need to catch up on Slime. I watched like season, what is it, 1 and 2? I think they've got 3 seasons now. Maybe I only got halfway through 2. I know I didn't catch up to wherever it is. Yeah, I think I'm halfway through season 2, and it wasn't fully released when I was binging it, and so I stopped and just never finished the season. Yes, I definitely do need to watch that one though. Konosuba, Konosuba's okay. There's a lot of stuff to watch right now. Watch Party Slime. What is? I don't know what that is. What is Party Slime? And am I gonna regret looking this up? Party Slime. This is a children's toy. Oh, watch Party for Slime. I was trying to look up what a party slime was. Watch Party for Slime? Maybe. Maybe. When is it coming out? You said in April? Oh, that's April is like a week away. A week and a half away? I don't know. I haven't been really keeping up with what's going to be releasing. Like obviously, Spy Family and Frieren are are going right now. I think Frieren just finished, but I haven't watched the last 2 episodes. I think so. No spoilers. Um, but there's so much stuff I have to watch that released just years ago, and I just didn't have time for. Haven't gotten to. That is very good, very iconic, and I just need to. All right. We cleaned guns for 2 hours. 3 guns in 2 hours. And that was just very basic cleaning. You dare me to play PUBG with the one key keyboard? One key keyboard. How does that even work? You just like Morse code? Do you Morse code with that one key to get all the different other keys you want? It's just the letter F. I don't even remember what F does in PUBG. Isn't that just like interact? It's just the interact button. So if you land right next to a door, you can just open and close the door the whole game. Play Flappy Bird with one keyboard. See that's possible. That's possible. Maybe. Didn't didn't Flappy Bird like die? I thought Flappy Bird was gone into the ether. And there's definitely oh, off-brand versions of it. It did die. Yeah. Look up Corsair K1. What is this? Corsair K1 keyboard. What? What on earth? It's just a single button keyboard. That is so cursed. It even has the hand rest, the wrist rest. This is so dumb. Why does it have two wires? Why does it have two wires connected to it? What's the second wire for? What? Fully functional. Three functional keybinds. Wow. Why only three? And what is the second wire for? Why? What is this? What is that? Why? Play the trailer. Oh, there's a trailer. There is. Oh no. All right, hang on. F. 1% mechanical keyboard. Unlimited customization. Finger rest. Why? Why? Why does it have an aux cable? What does that do? Why? Why would that do? Volume. Fewer choices, faster decision making. I guess so. Ambidextrous. All right. Oh, it rumbles. Wow, that is incredible. Look at how clean that desk looks, though. Look at that is the goal of non-clutter people. The minimalist setup people, no clutter. Look at that. Look at that. Who's on the minimalist train? This is for you. I didn't even look at how much it cost. I was on the page. How much does it cost? Or is this just purely meme? Is this purely meme or did they actually make them? Oh, posted April 1st. Okay. Yeah, then it's purely meme. Okay. It was their April Fool's prank 2022. Yeah, but sometimes companies will like do the April Fool's prank and then actually make a couple of them. Like actually make some. I kind of wanted it to be real. Like I want some of them to exist out there. Limited edition 1 of 500 Corsair K1 F keyboard. I feel like if they did that, they would sell. If they made a limited run of F keyboards, they would definitely sell. That is a pretty good company April Fools. I approve. It's a it's a playoff. Okay, I understand because the Corsair has the K100 and it's the K1, the 1% keyboard. Ha ha ha. Okay. When is Tarkov? I can't play Tarkov. I can't do it. I I can't. I have tried to play Tarkov. I can't do it. It's so there's so much. The learning curve is so high and I don't have like the patience for it. Like Tarkov is a game that takes a lot of patience and I don't have it. I don't have that patience. As much as it would be cool, as much as I wish I had the patience for Tarkov and I wish I could be a Tarkov gamer. I don't have it. I can't do it. You're gonna play single player Tarkov? Are you a sociopath? Are you okay? What is wrong? do, do you need to talk? Is everything all right? Do you need a therapist? Like solo Tarkov by yourself? Like maybe if I had people to play it with, maybe I could do Tarkov, but solo? I don't know. Man, it's wild. It's wild. It has all the things of Tarkov, but no hackers. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's the same game as it is Tarkov. How is Tarkov but no hackers? What does that mean? How does what? That makes no sense. No sense at all. Raul. Raul Tarkov. Only against AI. Wait, why? How do you have an only AI Tarkov match? I thought that like the whole thing about Tarkov was there were like real people and bots. Thought that was a big part of the draw of Tarkov. I'm so confused. You can show me later off stream. All right. How? It's like playing a bot only match of Hunt Showdown. It'd probably be okay, but like, where's the draw? What's the draw of that? All right. Let's see. What do we do now? What do we do now? Oh, hold on. Oh, Palmetto State's St. Patrick's sale ended. The DP12 is still $1,000 though. The intrusive thoughts of me still wants it. Intrusive thoughts. I shouldn't get it. I should save some money for a little bit. Get something that's not that. But also $1,000 for DP12, that's pretty hard to beat. That is very hard to beat. Posted kitty pic last night. That sounds like an innuendo. Don't say kitty. That's an innuendo. It's a cat. Maybe a kitten, but not a Discord kitten. I did see the cat pictures though. Very cute. Very cute cat. And black cats are so cool. Black cats are like normal cats, but cool. Cooler. Orange cats are goofy cats. Black cats are goofy cats. The rest of the cats are just regular cats. Dogs, yeah. Dogs exist. Dogs are okay. Dogs are fine. I like dogs. But dogs are a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to take care of a dog. What's better, guns or girlfriend? I'll have you know. We did a stream about that. About which is better from a cost perspective. And the answer is it comes down to how many guns you buy. But that stream is it is up on the archive channel on YouTube. If you do !archive, that stream is in there. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I can probably find it. There it is. Come on. There it is. There it is. Look at that. We can react to me watching. I'm gonna react to myself. Peak streamer content. You can use the big dog mount a bipod. Don't use your dog as a bipod. Dogs have fragile little ears. Unless you get your dog hearing protection. They shall have protective gear before shooting from dog pod. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, honest question. I don't know the answer. Hunting dogs. Do hunting dogs get ear protection from gunshots? Or do they just like, good luck? I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Yeah, so we did this. Oh, okay. We did this stream. Let's analysis. Very similar. So I don't remember what the exact percentage was that we determined was the difference. It was like a 3% difference or something between the two for purely monetary cost. Canadian Bacon CB. Welcome. Yo, how's it going? Did I read that right? I think I read that right. Hello, how's it going? Welcome. So we did do the girlfriend versus gun, just purely monetary cost analysis. You asked which one was better. I don't know. There is more than just monetary cost. You know, there's the emotional and mental toll that comes along with that, along with other things. So there are earplugs for dogs. I can't imagine that dogs would like earplugs very much. Like that doesn't seem like something that a dog would deal with, right? I don't know. I'm trying to, man, they've got me thinking. How would we analyze the cost of like the non-financial cost of a girlfriend versus a gun? Like, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How do you measure emotional cost of something? Oh wait, I just realized we've got this 635 sitting right here and a carry handle mount and a quick detach optic all just chilling right here. It is not any semblance of a optic that would actually have been run on one of these. But we can make a cursed combination here. Are you ready for this chin weld optic? This is gonna be so high up. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cursed. You guys can't see how tall this is yet. Come on. Oh, I'm pushing the quick detach the wrong way. Oh yes. That's so bad. Ta-da! Optic on the 635. That's awful. Just the worst. Oh, there you go. We now have optic on our 635. It's something. It sure is something. Earmuffs too. Dog earmuffs? I feel like dog earmuffs would be very cute. Oh, I hate it. It's sitting here taunting me. This stupid optic configuration on here. I hate it so much. Ugh. Ugh. What do you think, chat? How's your however many inches of height over bore that is? Do I have a measuring tape in here? I lost it. I used to have a measuring thing. I want to measure the height over bore. It is significant. We can measure it in 1911s. So let's see, it's got a 5-inch barrel. This is actually, that measurement works surprisingly well. That is about a 5-inch height over bore. with this optic on here. That worked much better than I expected. The 1911 measuring system. You say it's around 13 inches total, 1911? I don't know how much I'm pretty sure the 1911 standard barrel is 5 inches. Yeah, 5.03 in a standard government length. Which is that one? That's a standard government length. Not standard government caliber. Yeah, so we've got approximately 5-inch height over bore. Which is significant, especially for a gun that's mostly close range. It is 9mm after all. So, I don't know, at least it is a pistol. So you can use a holographic at arm's length, because that is 100. Definitely, I'm strapping this to my forearm and holding it out. ATF. That's what I'm doing with this. So don't worry. That's what it's for. Strap into my arm. Bottom of the mag to top of the sight. Well, we can measure the magazine by 1911 again. The magazine is probably about half an inch shorter than the 1911. 1911 is 8.5 inches total, so that's what, about 8 inches. And this magazine lines up just a little bit below the bore, so slightly more than 8 plus 5. Wait, which yeah, wait, which yeah is 13 inches total. What on earth? Guy's a wizard. Yeah, so about probably just over 13 inches from bottom of mag to top of the sight. You're a carpenter. Oh, did you use your carpenter magic with my hand size there? I guess there's lots of things to scale here. We can measure it by keyboards. I'm a bona fide FUD. What? How dare you? I can't believe that you would just insult me like that. Bona fide FUD. What kind of FUD puts waifus on their 1911s? Would a FUD have a 9mm 1911 with anime on it? I didn't think so. Checkmate. Also, I have a Vortex holographic on my 635 clone, which is currently making me cry. But it's there. It's very bad. Hold on. I have to try looking through it. Where would this theoretically hold on my face? Oh my goodness. That's so tall. I'm legitimately, when I open my mouth, I it's changing where I'm looking through this. 'Cause I actually have my chin on here. You can hold this on your sternum and lower your chin. If you hold this gun on your sternum, hold that on your sternum, you can lower your chin, put it on here, and look through the sight. So, that, yep, it's the perfect gun, really. You can hold it right in the middle of your body. You still have perfect situational awareness, full heads up uh posture. Put M16 carry handle on the Keltec Sub 2000. I did. It's true. Uh, fun fact. The Keltec Sub 2000, the Gen 2, not the Gen 3, because the Gen 3 lost the front post sight. But the Gen 2 Sub 2000, if you put a carry handle sight on it, you can look through the carry handle aperture sight at the front post sight and use it as your aiming system. You hit a little high. Your shots go a little high. That just means accidental head box shots when you're going for upper body shots. So Just you wait. Just you wait. Now that I have a carry handle Picatinny, just you wait. Just you wait. I'm gonna have an optic so high above that Keltec sub 2000. Oh, man, I'm yawning already. Oh, I guess it is 1 in the morning. By 20 A10 Warthogs, no balls. Man, I guess you're gonna have to consider me castrated. Unless you're gonna fund that. If you fund that, I will happily, happily uh, get those. Oh, all the waifu references. Approximately forever ago, asked uh, what companies I recommend for an AR10 build. Specifically, I only recommend the HK MR762. Uh, no, no, I don't. AR10s. I don't know actually. I don't follow AR10s much. I know CMMG makes some good ones. CMMG makes good AR10s. Obviously HK, the MR762. It's very expensive. There's the Ruger SFAR, which FN is throwing a fit about right now. That's probably going to be one of the more budget AR10s. Oh, AR10s, there's a lot of good ones out there. LWRC. LWRC is good. Hmm. Now, I don't know. Obviously, I am a fan of building things yourself. Wait, I have the answer. I know I have the AR10 that I suggest. I know, I know it. This one. This is the AR10 I suggest. Now, you may be looking at that and thinking to yourself, that's not an AR10, that looks funny. Well, it does look funny. I will give that to you. But it is an AR10. It's a 308. Why are the pictures so small? Oh my goodness. This is an AR. This is a side charging AR10 that we can now count the pixels in. So you can see in there is your bolt, and you've got your buffer system back in here. Gas tube exposed there. This is the AR10 I recommend. Oh, we have zoomed in. Because any gun you get, if you can, why wouldn't you turn heads? And this will turn heads. Let me tell you. I'm guessing. I'm guessing I'll turn heads. Because why wouldn't it? Well, there you go. This is there you go. This is the AR10 I recommend. Personal recommendation. I am a professional. that is actually true. Uh, this is my professional recommendation for an AR10. You're welcome. Barrett? Oh, Barrett does make an AR-10, don't they? There's also the... Is it Shield Arms? No, hold on. Shield Arms does make ARs. Who am I thinking of? Sword. Sword International. I think they make a nice AR-10. Which one is it? Is there Mark 17? Yes, they've got a 6.5 Creedmoor AR-10. The Sword International Mark 17. I thought they made a 308 one too. Maybe it's just the 6.5. I guess it is. I guess it's just the 6.5. Yeah, so these guys, nice 6.5 AR-10. If that's what you're going for. These guys do, I don't know, accuracy AR stuff. They also do the, where is it? Where is it? The Mjolnir. The 338 AR platform. Which, yes, please. That right there is why I don't have one. Because that's a lot of money. If I'm going to be paying near $9,000, I'm just going to get a Barrett. Like a 50. If I'm going to pay $8,500 for an AR, first of all, I'm not. And second of all, I would just pay an extra 500 to get a Barrett 82A1. But these are very cool. If someone got one of these for me as a gift, I would not refuse it. Oh, I have to take this off. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, it's gross. Get off. Let go. Thank you. I'll let the holographic live on there for a little bit though. There you go. Is your carry handle mount. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. I went to go search for the price of the Barrett. The Barrett AR-10, and I got distracted. Where is it? It's the Barrett Rec. That's it. I have no idea how much these things cost. Oh, 2,500? That is much less than I was expecting them to be. Oh, there's also AR-10s. What's the Christensen one called? Oh, the CA-10. So the Christensen AR-10 looks very cool to me. I think it looks so cool. So the Christensen AR-10, it looks there's a problem here. Uh, who can see the problem with this? Um, so I think this looks very cool. I like the two tone with the carbon fiber. It looks awesome. However, somebody left these little pee holes on here. Instead of M-LOK. And I hate it. I hate Keymod. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Yes, if the Christensen AR10 didn't have Keymod, I could fully recommend it. However, it has Keymod. So if you got it, you would have to take this nice lightweight carbon fiber handguard and put a bunch of covers on it and make it heavy so you didn't have to see the Keymod. And it's got the gross Hogue grip, but that's easily replaceable. Guess who's never going to get a Hogue sponsorship? It's me. I I can't think of a single Hogue product that I like. They're all heinous. Oh, I guess they make knives. I didn't know they made knives. The knives are probably okay. Can I browse their entire selection? Now AR-10 parts are less interchangeable because of all the different calibers, right? Yeah, so I mean, obviously the main AR-10 caliber is absolutely like not even close, 308. And then second behind that is going to be 6.5. Um so if you're going with any of those two, you'll be fine. Particularly 308. Now AR-10s more than AR-15s do have slightly more proprietary kind of connection pieces compared to the AR-15 for different companies. But as long as you get the barrel and bolt right, then you don't have much to worry about. Because if you get a 6.5 barrel for your 308 AR-10, you're not gonna have the best time. Less interchangeable than AR-15? Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Like AR-15s, even with the rise of 300 Blackout, 300 Blackout and 5.56 use everything the same except for the barrel. So you don't have to change your bolt out for a 300 Blackout to 5.56 or vice versa, which is very neat. So you can have a, and I do have one that I do this with. You can have a lower and a bolt, and just switch out the upper. So you can have your 5.56 upper, which this is not. I'm just pointing for for fun as reference. So you can take your 5.56 upper, take it off, take the bolt out, throw that bolt in a 300 Blackout upper, and just run. AR-10s 6.5 to 308. Don't do that. It's not gonna work. If you're especially going for a 308 AR, don't worry too much. There's That's definitely the standard. It's also is it 6.8 special? Is that one of the yeah, 6.8 special is one of the other AR-10 ones, I think. Or is that an AR-15 one? I can't remember. It's one of the kind of niche ones, like 6.5 arc. Yeah, 6.8 special is kind of between 5.56 and 300 blackout. Okay, yes, that's an AR-15. Disregard. There's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. As long as you stick to the standard stuff, then it's whatever. There's I just thought of a good one. I thought of a good AR-10. Uh the the Fierce F10 is a side charging AR, and I am a fan of side charging and carbon fiber. So yeah, AR-10 308 side charging, very cool. One of the uh, plus big plus for me for side charging. No horrible charging handle back here. First of all, AR charging handles, gross. Not my favorite. Ew. But additional benefit of not having this charging handle is you don't also have a hole back here. So an AR-15, particularly suppressed, but also some of them unsuppressed. A lot of gas escapes around that charging handle. So you don't get facefuls of gas with a side charging, which is very cool. Unless it's a Bear Creek Arsenal, then you still do because Bear Creek Arsenal, they still have the hole there. They just like put like a loose like rubber plug in it, which is I mean it's better than having an open hole there, but come on. But yeah, so this one is good. Uh, they are expensive, obviously. MSRP 2,800. You probably find it for 25, 26. But AR-10s are expensive anyways. These very nice, very nice. There you go. I think that's the end of my suggestions. So probably, what was it? We got the Rhineland R2000 for style points. The Fierce is probably the number one in the functional department. And there's the other cool ones, the Barrett, the Christensen. There's a lot of options out there, honestly. You go Palmetto. Palmetto makes a good budget AR-10. Um, they work. They work. They're good. I would take a Palmetto over Bear Creek, Diamondback. I don't know if Diamondback makes an AR-10, but for budget AR-10, Palmetto State, 100%. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Talked about that for a long time. Oh, CMMG. Forgot about CMMG in there. Uh, does the CMMG, do they have the... They don't. I was hoping CMMG had a 308 Descent, but they don't. CMMG they're good. They're fine. There you go. There you go. There's my plethora of recommendations across the cost spectrum. You're welcome. You're welcome. I I feel whenever people ask me for recommendations, I feel like I'm just terrible. Like I'm like, can you recommend one thing for me? I'm like, here's 12 things. But this